Hey all, hi, Jody here. Just breaking a water fast today, and been in a sort of 17-day process of fasting, detoxifying. So it felt like a really opportune moment to do this intuitive energy update for the rest of 2022 and share. And yeah, I'm excited to do this. Feel very clear and aligned, and getting the nudges from the universe, from the guides to do this. So that's exciting. And I ask, if you're here on the live, please hashtag live in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay in the comments, because that helps to show this to more people. It speaks the language of the algorithm. And yeah, and also your comments are more than welcome, as long as they're positive or from the heart, let's say. That would be helpful to get, again, to kind of create engagement and help show this to more people. I feel like a lot of people could benefit from this information. It's the first time I've done this properly. I did do an update in I think December, but just a really brief one, and kind of didn't really go into specifics. But yeah, now feels the time, just after the spring equinox, and with a lot of let's say cosmic movement happening, and energetics fast forwarding really since this 22222 upgrade and portal that we've had. Whether you believe in numerology and this kind of activations or not, you may have felt something. I mean, literally, our country got invaded the next day, or the same day, which is a movement, let's say, that's shifted the world in irreversible ways, actually. Anyway, so yes, on this day today, I am here to share this update, and I have not planned this. I have not tuned in before this. I am literally just going to connect with my guides and my intuitive understandings now, and just to connect with what's coming through and share with you what I am being shown. So, okay, so the first thing I'm seeing is that in June, at some point in June, there is going to be some kind of mass panic. And it's to do with the sphere, the realm of biohazard. So that could be, another virus variant, or a new strain, or a leak of some kind of biohazard leak. It could be poisoning, something like that, on a big scale, on a massive scale. So that's what I'm seeing from this current timeline that I am tuning into. So what I'm seeing in May is a lot of energetic shifts. There's going to be, in this month of May, some radical frequency upgrades. And there's going to be some kind of cosmic disclosure, whether that's the Pentagon releasing a new video of UFOs, or it's somewhere else, something happening, perhaps a mass sighting or something like that. It's also something going to happen in May with the banking system too. Feels like it's connected with digital currency. So some form of, yes, it's to do with a central bank digital currency coming online. What am I seeing for this month? For this month, it's more of an earthy environmental occurrence that's going to play out. Whether that's an environmental catastrophe, or some kind of awareness, mass awareness around the environment and the earth. I'm not exactly clear. I'm feeling something around forests, but also perhaps I'm seeing water, so that could be flooding. Yeah, it feels more in those realms of water and trees. It's definitely an environmental concern of large proportions. When I tune into July, okay, it's I'm saying something around cricket. I know it's the summer and it's that energy of things like summer sports, but there's something around cricket that's going to happen. I really can't say what that is, but maybe a test match, something to do with the test match. This is totally unexpected again. Interesting. Oh, something, yeah, also about supermarkets. I'm seeing empty shelves, supply chain problems. It's gonna come to a head, it looks like, in July. But I'm also being shown, don't panic, preempt it, be proactive. So whether that means growing your own food, homesteading, having supplies for yourself and your community, building relationships. Okay, so August. Okay, interesting. So it could be that there's some kind of meteor hitting somewhere in August. Could be big, could be small, could be tiny, could be inconsequential, Could be just a meteor shower. Could be something bigger though. I'm getting the sense that August is a really good time to retreat into the woods. Be with self in the woods. Small intimate community in the woods. To disconnect and also to open and to receive the energies that are coming through and the activations. To have time, perhaps do some fasting, work on yourself, meditate more, do the inner work, release all that does not serve. It's a really good time in August, especially the middle of August. There's going to be a lot of activations happening around this time. Okay. September. What am I getting for September? Actually feeling a lot of joy for September. So something has happened, something is going to happen in September that is going to expand and increase joy in the world. Could be revelations. There's definitely going to be some celebration. I also get something around the US, the current sitting US president. It's almost like he's disappearing or going somewhere. In the month of September. Which is also connected to something that's happening in June as well. Also, I'm getting a read on something happening in Poland during September as well. Not sure what, it's not clear. Something happening in Poland. September is also going to be a month of letting go. Really, really good to let go of things. We've also got the equinox, which is the cyclic point in the calendar, and very powerful. The autumn equinox to be releasing and letting go. And that's very much indicated. So again, you can be doing your inner work and fasting, especially around that time of the equinox. October. So I get something around Antarctica happening around end of September, early October. So that's just something to bear in mind. An awareness at least. October. Okay, what I'm getting for October is something to do with caves. So, interesting. This can also be metaphorical, as everything that I get intuitively is always literal and metaphorical. It has many, many layers and many, many fractals. So, this could be a time to go into a cave. And also have received the initiations of being in the cave. Of your heart, of yourself. So also something in October in the marine world. What I'm actually seeing is submarines. I'm not sure what that means. Also something to do with hieroglyphs. So there may be something in Egypt that is revealed, possible new information, new finds, hieroglyphs being, let's say, transcribed and understood on a higher level. Something to watch out for sure, for those who are interested in ancient civilizations and humanity's origins. That's what I'm getting for October and November. Interesting. November feels like a drop-off point. Some kind of cliff going off some kind of cliff. It's also an amazing time for activating light bodies, receiving new codes. Especially for people in the Northern Hemisphere. Stuff going to be going on in the air in November. Air stuff, that's what I'm being shown. It's not quite clear what it is. It may involve planes. Yeah, I'm also seeing fires as well in November. It's more like fire in a place, like a city, something like that, or encroaching on a city or a settlement. Also, November, there seems to be some kind of peace resolutions happening as well, according to this current timeline. Of course, all of this may change, just so you know, like this is just currently what I'm tuning into. Everything can be changed, and that's also why, never run your life around predictions. But what I'm sensing is there's some kind of peace resolutions happening in November. That's important on a global scale. December, the final month of 2022. There I peer into December through the veil. Okay, what I'm seeing is something connected with tribal elders, perhaps a plea to humanity, something like that. There's some kind of congregation of tribal elders, at least their voices coming together and being heard across the planet. That's happening in December. So native wisdom being expounded, and a call to humanity as well. Some kind of rituals happening by these native peoples, these elders, these wisdom keepers, these indigenous tribes. Oh yeah, something, so in December, something around property. Feels like there's a shift in property market prices, things like that, real estate. Something to be aware of, bubble bursting potentially. Just something to be aware of. your assets in order so that it doesn't affect you, is indicated for December. Also something around health as well, a new health crisis. Surprise, surprise. Going to be rolled out. Yeah, December feels pretty monumental in multiple ways. So it's good to be prepared for that. Have your feet firmly on the ground and be open to source and guidance as much as possible. Be well nourished. Be in a good place in yourself and having good relationships, right relationship with those around you. Some kind of global healing shift will happen in December. Maybe some rollout of new technology in the health field and the healing field that is very potent. So all in all, that was the 2022 intuitive update download, if you will. Make of it what you will, take what resonates. Could be good to write some of this stuff down just to keep it noted. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. Please don't believe anything I say. Check it out for yourself from your own intuitive channels and own intuitive understanding. And yeah, go well. You are loved. You are deeply, deeply loved, unconditionally. And you have a purpose. You have a reason for being here now in this world. Hi Rafe, hi Sunil. Hi Kanika, hi Sarah. Hi Matthew. Wow, a few faces from the past here. That's great. Yes, so there are wonderful communities that are popping up more and more and growing, especially in Central and South America. That's what I'm getting, and these are something that you might want to be part of. People are buying land in these places and creating sustainable community, their own water sources and that kind of thing. And it's very important to be around aware community that is doing its own inner work. So when anything that comes down the pipeline that rattles the nervous system and rattles the humanity in a big way, like the fear, scare kind of all of that comes, that you can be placed in a place where you are supported and nourished and also held in love and held in a sense of union and unity, and so those fear codes cannot affect you so easily as the general populace, especially those plugged into the TV and all of that, and especially those living in cities, etc. It can be very easy to be bowled over by the mass consciousness and the kind of collective psyche that is unfortunately, or for better or for worse, let's say, being manipulated, let's say, by those who have their fingers on the controls of humanity's consciousness. Of course, this is all temporary as well, and that the more that we move forward in time, we're going to see, as well as this bumpy, shaky journey that humanity's on, getting more bumpy and more shaky, a lot more shaky. We're also going to see so much more light coming in, so much more frequency upgrades and awareness, heart expansion, and solutions for people, for humanity, for co-living, for health, medicine, justice, etc., and right ways of living that are non-harmful to all beings. And that's very exciting and very key. So at the same time, we've got this dance, tango, if you will, of the light and the dark. And the message is not to get too wrapped up in any of it, but to maintain your own awareness practice and find and open your own link through the gateway of the heart to let's say source consciousness, if you will, for want of a better term, so that you are unshakable and unstoppable, and you can just kind of, it's like water off a duck's back, just brush all this craziness that's coming off, because you know the truth of your own being, and you're connected with your own guidance and through your own heart. And all will be well, and all is well. So yes, developing the own internal kind of guidance system, discernment, being heart-led and connected kind of through this axis with your belly, your heart, and your kind of mind's eye, intuition faculty, and your crown, so that you can be the stillness in the storm, and that you can emanate that from where you are. And absolutely, your consciousness affects the field that we're all within massively. And the more we can get together as humans and share values based in the virtues and the principles of love and justice and truth and self-awareness work, then the higher the frequencies we can emit, and therefore affect things on a global level, just through our presence and through our being. So yeah, thank you very much. That's been the 2022 intuitive energy update, and I hope it's been useful for you. Again, if you're on the replay, please hashtag replay. If you're still watching live, please hashtag live. Helps with the algorithms. And if you have any questions or want any support or anything, please message me. I also give one-on-one sessions and coaching and group programs, as well as the upcoming training, 21-day transformational training I'm offering. It's a kind of intentional community togetherness training, and I'm giving kind of a container, space container for total life transformation, based through the journey of the 5 elements: earth, air, water, fire, and ether. And I'm just going to sharing everything that I know that's going to be really helpful for humans. And that's happening in May, middle of May through to second week in June. And that's happening in Guatemala. So if you're interested, do reach out. Limited places, absolutely. And yeah, go well. Know that you are loved. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. Hope it's been useful for you. Ciao for now.